important. We'll be paddling downstream without disturbing the wildlife.
And those jagged rocks below the surface can only be seen fully from the air. A propeller on an outboard motor wouldn't last long.
Suey the dog's always helpful. She's always ready for a good adventure. She'll be going with us for the whole trip. Come on, Suey, in the boat. And and you get Terry. And you, Terry. You right?
Right.
All right, here we go.
In places, we'll have to force our way along shallow stretches as the river cascades across solid rock. And at times, we'll be able to relax as we paddle through peaceful gorges cut into the land by many centuries of wet season floods.
Just ahead of us is the first set of rapids we'll encounter on the hidden river. They're fairly mild, but Terry's never done this before, and it will be good practice.
At least we're starting off in calm water to give me time to get used to what really is a very small boat.
Well, that was pretty easy, but it's just a taste of what we're going to encounter further downstream.
Had come down to the river's edge, maybe for a drink or because he was stalking something to eat.
Now, this is a snake that's well worth a closer look, and by gee, he's fast. Just try keeping up with one of these fellas when they don't want you to know.
Steve has been handling snakes almost since he learned how to walk. But even for him, the taipan is one tough customer.
Pretty cranky now. The old taipan, feared up in North Queensland. Understandably, extremely quick. Third most toxic venom in the world. A dangerous snake. They get into this cane chasing rats. A lot of rats living in there. They're pretty active through the cane in the summer months. And unfortunately, in the cane-orientated areas, there's a lot of people living in and around the cane. When they burn off, when they clear the cane out, the snakes have got no choice. They start to move, become nomadic, and unfortunately, they come into their farming areas. Taipan was regarded as the deadliest snake in the world. It now comes in for toxicity number 3. Third deadliest snake in the world. The unfortunate thing with taipans is they're very quick, they're very smart. Unfortunately, they go into suburbs, in particularly in northern Australia. They've claimed a few lives. They are very deadly. The trick is to try and keep yourself at a safe working distance. What makes a taipan so hard to handle is he comes up his body so quick, really quickly. He's a beautiful specimen, really nice. This is one snake that has earned the respect of people in North Queensland. And this one, at around 8 foot, is a champion specimen and would be the king of his territory and would command respect from any animal in the Australian scrub. We'll just let him continue on his hunt for rodents.
Back on the river, we spot a black-necked stork, or jabiru, Australia's only native stork. It was probably looking for food, maybe a frog, a reptile, or a small mammal. Steve has even seen them eating venomous snakes that are so large they can barely swallow them.
Paddling along these calm reaches of the hidden river is certainly a peaceful way to travel and absorb one of the landscapes of Australia.
Gee, they're small. Oh, there's another one.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
They're quick. They were so fast, but they seemed to be headed for a cave. So we're going ashore to see if we can sneak up on their daytime hiding places.
May see those rock wallabies. They run across this stuff as fast as lightning, very agile. But your larger macropods, I'd say this would be a big grey kangaroo. He's tried to come over these rocks to pick off some of this nice green pickings. Dead. They can't make it. The agility of a rock wallaby is incredible. Your large macropods haven't got a hope of living in this stuff. Fall down and die.
This part of the river flows through some pretty dry countryside. If there are crocodiles around here, they'll be in the river because there's not much water around anywhere else.
When the river narrows down a little, there's more of a current and easier paddling. Wherever possible, we'll stick close to the bank trying to spot more wildlife.
Steve knows there have been crocodiles here. He's seen them in this stretch of the river in the past.
Trying to detect crocodiles is a very difficult task. Their camouflage techniques are brilliant. And these sandbanks are the ideal spot to locate crocodile signs. And here's a classic slide.
And finally, a reward for all these hours of paddling.
What a beauty. It's really easy to forget that there's crocodiles in waters like this, especially when you're not seeing them.